here's an easy way to have go live notifications on your Discord server using StreamerBot. So if you've never used StreamerBot before, let's go ahead and get that set up. You're going to go to streamer.bot, that is the website, and you're going to click the download now button. You're then going to receive a zip folder that you're going to want to extract. Go ahead and open up the folder that you extracted it to. I just made my desktop and then made a folder called StreamerBot for it, and run streamerbot.exe. And once StreamerBot is open, you should be on the home page. We're going to do two things first. The first of which is we're going to go down here in the bottom left corner and we're going to hit log in. And I personally log in with Twitch. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to platforms and we're going to go to Twitch, and where it says broadcaster account, we're going to log in here, and now our account should show up right here as well. So once you've had both your StreamerBot account logged in and your Twitch account logged in, what you're going to do is you're going to go to actions and queues, and you're going to click actions, and this is going to take us to our action window. We're going to create an action, so we're going to right click the action panel on the left side here, and we're going to hit add, and we're going to name it, and I'm going to put it in a group called notifications. And now you'll see we have an action right here in our list, and now what we need to do is we need to create a trigger for it. So triggers right here in this panel on the right side towards the top, and this essentially is going to be what triggers this action. So what needs to happen for this action to occur. So we're going to right click this and go to add, Twitch, channel, stream online. So this basically means when our Twitch channel is online, it will trigger the action. So now what we need to do is we need to set up our sub actions. So these would be the actions that are actually performed when the trigger happens. We're going to go to add Twitch user, and we're going to hit get user info for target. I personally just put in my Twitch username for this, but you can use variables. You can even put in someone else's username if for whatever reason you wanted an action that provided a go live notification for when someone else went live. And then what we need to do is we're going to go to add integrations, Discord, basic webhook. Now what we're going to do is we're going to name it. I'm also going to name the username signal live notification. And now we need this webhook URL. So to get this webhook URL, we actually need to go into Discord here. We need to go to our server. We need to go to server settings, integrations, and we need to create a webhook. So we're going to hit create webhook, and we're going to click it again, and we're going to rename it. So I'm going to name it signal live notifications, and we're going to set the channel to live notifications. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click copy webhook URL. And what we're going to do is we're going to paste this webhook URL in here. And now whatever we put into the content box, so if I put I am live on Twitch and then maybe a link to the Twitch channel, what we can do is we can actually test the trigger in StreamerBot. So if I right click the trigger and hit test trigger, we'll see that we get a Discord message that says, I am live on Twitch, twitch.tv/signalthewolf. But we can get fancier than that. This looks pretty basic. Let's go ahead and go back into that webhook, and let's make the text bold. So just like a Discord message, if you put double asterisks around each side of the text, and we test this again, it's bold. Any sort of Discord formatting for messages will work in this box. Now let's say I wanted to show what game I was playing without having to type it in all of the time. We're going to say playing, and then I'm going to put a dash in here, and then we're going to make it bold, so we're going to do double asterisks, and then %game%. When I hit OK and test this again, you can see that it says, I am live on Twitch playing DayZ. And each time you change your stream category, this will automatically change. Let's get even fancier. Let's say we want to incorporate the stream title. I'm going to create a new line. So we're going to make title bold. And then the variable for that is %target channel title, spelled exactly like that, %. We now see that it says I am live on Twitch playing DayZ, and then it shows the stream title that I had set. Now, you can also ping Discord roles. If I do @everyone, it'll ping @everyone. So let's say we wanted to ping a role. So I already have a role created called live notifs. Unfortunately, if you just do @live notifs, it won't actually ping the role. The reason is because this role has a role ID attached to it. So we need to include that in our message. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our roles on our server. We're going to click the 3 dots and we're going to click copy role ID. And we're going to get rid of this and we're going to paste the role ID. And we also have to do some additional formatting for it. So we're going to need an angle bracket here, and then an @ symbol, and then an ampersand. And then we're going to need a closed bracket here. And now if I test this again, we now see that it does in fact ping the lives notif role. So like I said, you have a lot of options with the way you want to format this. This is just sort of what I personally use. You can include more social links, you can include whatever else, and you can, like I said, create more of these if you want to have notifications for other channels, for example. That is all I've got. I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.